Okay, so fine. Good morning, guys, and welcome to this pre-market analysis on 13th December. Sorry, 14th December, and today is Thursday. And let us start with the yesterday's what we discussed and what happened. So look at yesterday. If you remember, yesterday was Bank Nifty expiry, right? Yesterday Bank Nifty expiry, and if you remember, I was telling you clearly in the Bank Nifty yesterday that so this level is going to be one of the important resistance, right? That entire block. I said if market opens anywhere here, then there is a opportunity to go short at the opening based on one of our strategy which we discussed in our new course, that is the mastering expiry date trading course. You can see in this course the second one, mastering expiry date trading. In this course we discussed about that strategy. If you have already purchased it, then you know that strategy. That means selling at the opening without even waiting for the candle close. And also in my one of the YouTube videos, this trading the open like a boss, even in this video I just briefly discussed about that strategy here, right? I explained that strategy more detail in my course, but here also I discussed that strategy, especially for option sellers more than option buyers. And exactly that is the pattern which I said could give you opportunity yesterday, and exactly that is what happened yesterday also. Opened exactly at the supply zone and ended making a huge red candle, right? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll show you, I will take you to the options chart. What is the at the money strike? At the money strike, you can see that 47,200. Let us go to option chart and let us see if you have shorted right at the opening, then what, how much points profit you could have made. I've already taken that chart. You can see that this is the options 47,200 call option yesterday 13 December expiry, opened exactly at the what price? Opened exactly around 140, right? On 140, first tick opened at 140, but I understand that it is not possible that you can just catch exactly at the top 140 at the market opening, right? It is not possible that exactly you can, your order can execute at 140. Maybe your order would have executed by the time you press the order, maybe 120. We'll take it as a 120, right? Around 120 you got the entry, and immediately you kept your stop loss. How to keep stop loss, everything I discussed in that video as well as in my course also, right? Because it is not a 100% foolproof method. You have to keep your stop loss, but there is a way how to keep stop loss that I'll not discuss now again. So within 5 candles where price reached, look at this, your 120 option came to 40, right? How much profit you would have made within 5 minutes in Bank Nifty? You would have made a profit of around 80 points in Bank Nifty by applying that strategy, right? Which strategy that I've discussed, trading the open like a boss in the video also, and I've discussed that strategy in this second course, mastering expiry date trading course. Anyways, this video is not about discussing about the strategy and all this. Just I wanted to highlight you that what is the opportunity for option sellers on expiry day if they take the right entry, right? Anyways, let us discuss what happened yesterday in Nifty, Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, Nifty both opened right at the CPR, and in the pre-market analysis also I was telling you that yesterday I will focus more on CPR and this level, right? This two level I said will be very important. If it start making a bearish price action at the CPR, immediately there is an opportunity to go short. And most of the time there is a follow up. If previous day was a big bearish candle on big up move, right? There was a up move for many days, and finally on daily time frame it made a big red candle. So I said such days the candle low becomes very important, and this black line along with that I was also telling you that this green level also very important, right? Based on daily time frame analysis, that is the most that is the powerful supply zone, sorry, demand zone. And look at this, I was telling you that people have kept the stop loss here. What is the stop loss? Stop loss is nothing but sell order, right? When you are at the demand zone. Stop loss people have kept as a sell order, and look at the candle size. This is what known as stop loss candle, how aggressively candle took, and then it went all the way till the next pivot. I expected market to go like this and lead to a trending day. I did not expect it has to make a V reversal day, but finally at around 12:25, 12:30 market started reversing, right? So it's a V reversal day. So only thing is that I did not expect V reversal. I expected market to continue. Other than that, exactly what I said in the pre-market analysis about the opening right at the CPR, and that is what happened. Nifty, Bank Nifty, right? Even Bank Nifty also, I was expecting that Bank Nifty will come at least till 45,850 region and then will take the support, but that didn't happen. And remember yesterday's video, remember what I said, I discussed about my one of the patterns which I discussed in my day trading course, that is called RCR pattern, red candle retracement pattern, right? So if price returns back to the CPR and first candle high, we have a pattern called RCR pattern out of our 25 day trading strategies. Then comes another opportunity to go short. And exactly that is where price started taking resistance and started going down. But only thing is that it has to happen in the mid afternoon rather than late afternoon. So that's why this is not much high probability, even though it exactly came to the CPR and started going down. But finally, you can see that it stayed sideways, right? It did not go back to the days. So that is the one thing. And second thing, also I made a video few days back, right, about the this BTST strategy for people who are into 9 to 6 working people. In that I said one of the way to take BTST is based on late afternoon price movement, right? If late afternoon there is a big price movement and also volume is picking up, then it makes opportunity to go for BTST, provided global market also has to support, right? Global market can't be negative, means some negative news, and then we can't expect gap up. But this price action suggests that there is a chances of gap up next day, at least at the opening. And you can see that today we are expecting a gap up, not only because of the buying pressure in the late afternoon, also if you look at the global market, you can see that we are almost showing 202 points gap up in gift nifty. All right, so that means market sentiment is very positive. Look at the US market. All right, US market also closed at the strongly at the green. That means we have a positive, we have a positive opening at the, we are going to have a positive opening, right? So that is what 200 points it is showing. But remember, gift nifty is not something exactly it will show you 200 points. 200 points doesn't mean that we also open at 200 points. Okay, so before we start with the pre-market analysis, one small announcement, and that announcement is tomorrow's pre-market analysis will not be on YouTube video. Tomorrow it will not be on YouTube video. Tomorrow it will be on our pivot call app, which we launched few days back. That is tomorrow 15 December. And we kept it as a paid webinar. It is more like a conducted in the webinar. I have kept a very small fee so that people will not feel that fee is big. So we are planning to keep tomorrow's as a paid so that only serious people can attend the pre-market analysis, and it will be 1 hour kind of Zoom webinar so that I can discuss your questions, everything, and personally I can take it here. Because of the time constraint, it was difficult for me to take your questions here in the YouTube videos, but I made it as almost 1 hour. 1 hour mean it will not go exact 1 hour, it may be less than 1 hour only, but lengthier than what we discuss in the live streaming in YouTube, because YouTube I don't take much questions, and here in the pre-market analysis in the my app, you can ask your question doubts in the webinar. Okay, so tomorrow's we are 15th December, it will not be on YouTube, it will be on my pivot call app. If you are not joined, you can join pivot call app and you can go to webinar section, my products, you can go webinars offering, you can go and check the webinar. And if you are interested to join tomorrow's pre-market analysis, you can click this and you can be part of it. Okay, so anyways, let us discuss about today's analysis, what could happen. So 200 points we discussed, right? We have discussed 200 points. That means where is Nifty currently trading? Nifty closed 20,950. 200 mean how much? 20,150. Yes, right? 20,150. So we are likely to open as per the gift Nifty. Okay, as per the gift Nifty, if you look at exactly if it opens around 200 points, we are likely to open here. So what is the price action? If it opens like somewhere here or here, what is the price action? For that, I suggest wait for at least 5 minutes candle. Okay, so don't jump into the trade just like yesterday how I discussed. Opening there is a opportunity first candle only, but today you have to wait at least for 5 minutes candle and see what is the 5 minutes candle, whether it is making a bearish candle, whether it's making a bearish candle or it is making a bullish candle. And also see how big is the candle. If it is a bullish candle, you have to see how big is the candle. If it is a red candle, more than candle size, you have to see where candle closes. Okay, where candle closes, that is important. Why? Because even though it opens gap up, then most of the commonly seen price action is it opens gap up. Okay, it opens gap up, makes a bearish candle, you will go short, and suddenly it start taking support here, and from the bearish price action it starts bullish price action, breaking the day high and makes a total V reversal. So that is one thing can happen today. So that is why you should closely watch this level, this red level which I marked here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will extend that red level. I'll extend that red level. Remember, if price is trading below it, then it is going to act as a resistance, right? If it is trading below it, then it is likely to act as a resistance. If candles are above it, then it is likely to act as a support. So that is why it is very important that you should very important to give this level. So my favorite setup is rather than opening gap up or gap down, I would like to candles to open somewhere here. Okay, especially plus bullish candle and make some consolidation, and finally one big green candle comes and breaks this. That comes my entry points. Okay, that comes my entry points for a big trending day. So that is what I like, but it is not in our hand, right? So we have to wait for first candle to close to decide what we have to go long or short. So my this one is today I'm bullish in the market, not much bearish like how I was telling you past couple of days. Okay, so this is the close. Now if it breaks this, then you can expect a big move on the upside in Nifty. So that is about the Nifty, right? Nifty almost near to all-time high. If it is breaks, then we can expect a big move. Okay, or another price action, my favorite price action is another favorite price action. What happens now? It opens somewhere here, but at the end of 5 minutes candle, it makes a proper OD pattern with a bullish pin bar. That comes best opportunity to go down. Okay, so this level you have to closely watch, that is 21,025 to 21,037. Around that level is very important in Nifty. If for some reason it opens gap down or flat, then best opportunity to take long is price to wait for come back to CPR, wait for bullish price action near the CPR. That is another best opportunity for today. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll extend this level, this green level for today also, that this is also very important. Okay, we can remove that black line and we'll mark it as a green level, as a very important demand zone for today. Okay guys, that's about pre-market analysis. We can remove it, a red line, and we'll mark it as a black line to know that that is the previous day high. Okay, so price action, if it opens flat, then near the CPR, one long opportunity if there is a bullish price action, another bullish price action if it breaks the previous day high, but it can again face resistance. But chances of gap up is higher as per Gift Nifty currently suggesting. That's about Nifty. Let's come to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also, you can see that same price action which we already discussed what happened yesterday. So we'll remove this red level. Instead of that, we will mark this as a previous day high level, right? We'll mark previous day low level. So chances of gap up is higher in Nifty. So that means Bank Nifty also there is a chances of gap up. So this red line will extend it again in Bank Nifty also. And this red line also we have to extend it. Why? Because we are likely to see a gap up today, right? So let's go to the left for a moment and see. Okay, I think, yeah, Bank Nifty also. Okay, so Bank Nifty closed around 47,114. Okay, so it may face a small resistance around this level, that is 47,450, around that level. So you have to watch two levels in Bank Nifty, unlike in Nifty. That is, the one is this level and second is this level. Okay, so 200 points in Nifty mean Bank Nifty could be around 400, 500 points also can open gap up. So that means we might just open here. So what I said, just like Nifty and Bank Nifty, you have to wait for the first candle close. If it is first candle is red, if you are taking short, then you may get trapped somewhere here near the previous day high, because again candle can make a V reversal and breaking all this level. So that is something you should keep a close watch on. Okay, so that's about pre-market analysis in Nifty, Bank Nifty. Any questions? Okay, Guru Raj is saying that can we have the pre-market analysis in the evening instead of morning? See, evening also we can do it. Only reason why I do it in morning is because of the gift Nifty. Okay, because of the gift Nifty, morning we get clear picture, right, where we are likely to open. Right, evening will not. For example, yesterday evening it would have shown you flat or minus because US market was not closed. So after US market close only we'll get the clear picture whether we are going to gap up or gap down. Yesterday, you know that I was telling you that yesterday we might see a opening at the CPR, because in the pre-market analysis it was showing some 40-50 points gap up, right? So I knew that it might open somewhere here. So that helps me to make the better pre-market analysis in the morning. Doesn't mean that evening I can't do it. Evening also can do it, but evening I'll not get the gift Nifty. But still, if many people suggest, because somebody suggested that morning many other work, so it is difficult to watch the video. So I can plan in the evening. Let us see. Few days I'll do morning only, and then maybe I will switch to evening. Anyways, any questions? Yes, if Nifty follows Bank Nifty, you have to watch the both the chart, which I keep saying that don't rely only on Nifty. Sometimes what can happen is that it may show a bullish price action OD pattern with a bullish candle. You went along thinking that there is no resistance in Nifty, but same time you see that Bank Nifty chart opened somewhere here, bank nifty bullish price action, right? But immediately bank nifty took the resistance here and reversed, and nifty also started reversing, wondering why nifty is reversing when nifty doesn't have any resistance. So that's why what the both the charts when you are trading, high probability when both nifty and bank nifty at the strong support or strong resistance. So somebody is asking whether we have to pay 300 for every day for the webinar. See, this is we are not planned. We are doing only Friday tomorrow as a one paid pre-market analysis. After that, maybe we'll plan something like weekly or something. We are not decided it. Maybe we'll continue as a daily, so that amount will be small for people who want to uh, understand pre-market analysis, or we might go for weekly, or we may continue daily. Anyway, this is just we are doing it on Friday one day to see how it goes. Okay guys, that's it. If there is no question, we'll meet tomorrow, and tomorrow's pre-market analysis will not be on YouTube. Tomorrow's pre-market analysis, you can go to my app and you can check it. Okay.